your wedding truly epic. Contact Epic View Studios now for wedding videography, photography, DJs, and more.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Boley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville has been serving up legendary meals since 1962. Want a taste that'll bring you back to a simpler time? Boley's has the nostalgic flavor you're looking for. The iconic, fresh-cut crinkle fries that put Boley's on the map in the 1960s are piping hot and have just been lightly salted. Great food, great prices, and don't forget to ask about our locally famous homemade salt pork. You'll notice our clean environment, consistent quality, and fast, friendly service as always. If you're on a lunch break or want a fast, great meal for the entire family, Boley's is your hot spot.
Welcome to Boley's. How can we help you?
Find us on Facebook and stop in on 96 College Avenue in Waterville for your next bite of nostalgia. Boley's Famous Franks, bringing back a classic.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Chase Toys Inc., where sales and service are full throttle. Chase Toys Inc. is your one-stop shop for Toro zero-turn mowers. Large inventory of Toro zero-turn mowers are now in stock. Visit them at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook. Stop into their Thorndike Road location in Unity or call 948-5729.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's Epicview, E-P-I-C-V-U-E, epicview@yahoo.com.
Dosty's Towing on the Bangor Road in Benton isn't just a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides all manner of roadside assistance, including light to heavy duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair. If your vehicle just needs maintenance, Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's has it all. Call 805-6372, 24 hours a day.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729.
Looking for a career in the electrical trade? E.S. Boulos Company has a comprehensive package just waiting for you. 1-866-865-5758 for more information, or scan the QR code below. Reddington Fairview General Hospital is an independent, critical access community hospital located in Skowhegan, Maine. Reddington Fairview provides quality, comprehensive healthcare services including adult, geriatric, pediatric primary care, women's health, specialty care, surgical services, and rehabilitation services. We also provide diabetes education, community health education, wellness programs, and support groups. The hospital is located at 46 Fairview Avenue in Skowhegan, Maine. To learn more, call 207-474-5121 or visit online at rfgh.net. Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link.
By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one-stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield, a full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs, 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827.
Good afternoon, high school softball fans, and welcome in to Waterville High School today for Class B softball between the Waterville Purple Panthers and the Nokomis Lady Warriors. I'm Rick Dougal, along with Gage Johnson, high above home plate here in the Huhtamaki Packaging Broadcast Center. Today's game brought to you by Huhtamaki Packaging, now hiring at huhtamaki.com. Pliable Marketing, helping athletes build their brand. Visit pliablemarketing.com. E.S. Boulos, experienced electrical and telecommunications contractors. Visit esboulos.com. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Hammond Lumber Company online at hammondlumber.com. Aquarius Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow. Advanced Health Physical Therapy in Waterville. Maine Athletic Fundraising online at mainaf.com. Reddington Fairview General Hospital in Skowhegan. Dosty's Towing, Bangor Road in Benton. Bowley's Famous Franks on College Avenue in Waterville. Dow's Quick Stop, Western Avenue in Fairfield. Sonny's Pizza, call 207-453-7624. Tanya's Tips and Trims, Main Street, Fairfield. Hannaford Supermarket and Pharmacy at the Elm Plaza in Waterville. ECS Computers, your technology experts, call 946-0327. Waterville opening the season today. This will be their first game of the season. Nokomis will be their second game. They come off a 11-1 drubbing of Belfast earlier this week. So one of the teams in Class B here that is a lot of people are saying going to be tough to beat. Very good pitcher in Mia Coates, and should be a very interesting matchup here for the Purple Panthers. Our starting lineups brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. For the Nokomis Lady Warriors, they will lead off with Cam King, the shortstop. Hope Brooks bats second and plays second base. Mia Coates, the pitcher, will bat third. Meg Watson, the catcher, will bat cleanup. Reagan King, the center fielder, bats fifth. Addie Hawthorne, the first baseman, bats sixth. Sid King, the left fielder, bats seventh. And Jenna Sawtell, the third baseman, bats eighth. And Hallie Reynolds will bat ninth and play right field. Defensively for the Panthers, and I'm not sure what they're waiting on here. Let's get this show on the road. Defensively for the Panthers, they will have at third base Maddie Martin. At shortstop, they have Alyssa Mercier. At second base, they will have Dakota Terrio. At first base, Haley Dunn. And the outfield left to right will be Lydia Kong in left. Center field, Alyssa Curry. And in right field, Maddie Mayu. And on the mound, Savannah Cormier. And then behind the plate, Camille Woodbury. And again, starting lineups brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. Huhtamaki and Waterville is now hiring, looking for a new job or seasonal work, starting at $21.87 an hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits and a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette, bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com. The umpires today, Mr. Workman on the bases, and behind the plate is Dickie's last name escapes me. Dwyer, thank you. My producer, Gage, is on top of it as usual. I've only known Dickie for about 20 years, so that would make sense that I would forget his name. Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you are a sophomore or junior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition and create your video now. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. Final warm-ups here for Waterville Savannah Cormier. Striding to the plate, Cam King for Nokomis. First pitch from Cormier. Little movement there, down and away. Ball one. King digs in. Cormier gets a sign. Here it comes. There's a ball ripped into left field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Gets by the left fielder around second. Looking for three. And she's going to be in, standing up. Cam King, leadoff triple to start things here for the Warriors. Hope Brooks, the second baseman. Here comes the first one from Cormier. Down and in, good stop. By Camille Woodbury. A lot of movement on Cormier's ball. Didn't move much for Cam King, who ripped a triple down the line. Nobody out. King on at third. As the ball popped up in the infield. Third baseman under it. It drops it. Going for second, and in there easily is Hope Brooks. That's going to be E5. Tough play in the sun for Maddie Martin. Nobody out, second and third. Here comes Maya Coates, the pitcher. Cormier gets a sign. Rocks and fires. Strike up high. A little high, but in the zone. 0-1 to Coates. Coates, the pitcher. Megan Watson, the catcher, waits on deck. Cormier rocks and fires. Ball is fouled straight back. 0-2 quickly on Mia Coates. Really big. This would be a big out for Waterville here with nobody out. Runners on second and third. Anything in the infield is going to get a run in. The infield playing it. Oh and 2 on the way from Cormier. Ball is fouled straight back again. Coates getting a good piece of it. Cam King led off with a triple. And Hope Brooks popped up to the third baseman and dropped it. Cormier rocks and fires 0-2. This ball is popped up, and it's going to drop in for a hit. One run is in. And in with a stand-up double. The ball gets thrown away. The runner's going to try to score from third, and she does. So Brooks comes all the way around and scores as well on the error. So that's going to be a double for Coates. 1 RBI. And Brooks scores on the error by the shortstop. So 2 errors and 2 hits have led to 2 runs here as Nokomis sends out a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Meg Watson, the catcher. Bat and cleanup. Waiting on deck, Reagan King, the center fielder. Nobody out here. First inning, 2-0 already, Nokomis. That ball is ripped to the gap. And that's going to get down for extra bases. One hops the fence. One run comes in and cruising into third with another triple. Meg Watson, that's the second triple of the inning for Nokomis. Coming in to run is Kirsten Condon. He's going to come in and run for the catcher. I don't know what the rule is on that. They must get so many courtesy runners per inning. Reagan King comes up with Watson. No, not Watson, but Condon on third. Nobody out. Addie Hawthorne waits on deck. There's a ball hit into the outfield. Back, back, back. Get out of here. Home run. Reagan King puts a charge into one. A 2-run bomb, and it's 4-0. 5-0, I should say. Still nobody out. She clears the bases, and it's 5-0. Here's Addie Hawthorne, the first baseman, with Sid King waiting on deck. Cormier rocks and fires down in the dirt. Cam King led off with a triple and stayed at third on a pop-up that the third baseman Martin dropped. And Hope Brooks went all the way. Here's a ball hit it right to the right fielder, and now she drops it, gets by her. And into second with a two-base error is Addie Hawthorne. It's the third error of the inning for Waterville. Here's Sid King. Gets away, and Hawthorne's going to go into third. That's going to be a wild pitch. Still nobody out here in the first. 5-0 Nokomis. Jenna Sawtell waits on deck. Cormier gets the sign. Rocks and fires. This is up and in. 2-0. So Hope Brooks reached on the error, and then Coates cleared the bases with a double. Here comes the 2-0. This is fouled off her, almost off her hands. And then Meg Watson ripped one over the fence for a 2-run homer to make it 5-0, which is where we stand. Nobody out. Addie Hawthorne on at third for Nokomis. 2-1 the count. Cormier. This one's fouled away. Good thing they don't use the pitch clock here. And 2-2 the count. Nobody out. Hawthorne on at third. 5-0 Nokomis. Cormier rocks and fires. In the dirt. Full count. Sid King, the left fielder, waits on deck. I'm sorry, Jenna Sawtell waits on deck. Sid King's the one that's up. 3-2 the count to King. Here it comes. Ball, she walked him. Still nobody out here in the first inning. It's going to bring up Jenna Sawtell, the third baseman. Cormier toes the slab. Gets the sign. There's a strike on the outside corner. Count 5-0 here. Ball's hit to right field and deep, and it's going to get down for extra bases. It gets by the right fielder. Digging for third, and going to get in there with another triple is Jenna Sawtell, the third triple of the inning. Another 2 runs in, and it's 7-0 Nokomis. Here's Hallie Reynolds. There's a strike. Well, if you're Waterville now, you just want to get an out here somewhere. Waiting on deck, Cam King, who already has a triple in this inning. Cormier gets the sign. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Took a little something off that one. Oh, 0-2 the count. Nobody out here in the first. 7-0 Nokomis. In the dirt, 1-2. The first 7 hitters have reached safely and scored. 3 triples, a home run. Nokomis has come out clubbing. And I don't mean Pete and Larry's. Here comes. Down low. 2-2. Three errors in the inning have not helped Cormier's cause either. Here comes the 2-2. Got her looking. Finally, Waterville gets an out. And back to the top of the order, Cam King. She tripled to lead off the game. Runner on at third is Sawtell, I'm sorry. There's a strike. Jenna Sawtell had 2 RBI triple. On at third with 1 out. Cam King, who tripled and scored earlier this inning. 0-1 count. Here comes. That ball is popped up high, and it's going to get into foul territory. Maddie Martin made a play for it, but could not come up with it. 0-2 the count on Cam King. Hope Brooks waits on deck. Cormier gets a sign, rocks and fires. Outside, ball gets by, and the runner's going to try to score, and does easily. Well, Camille Woodbury, who didn't really make much of an effort getting back there for that. It's going to be a wild pitch. One and two the count on Cam King. As the sun comes back out here in Waterville. That ball is popped up in the infield. First baseman under it and makes the play. Ooh, boy, every pop-up is an adventure, this Waterville team. So second out of the inning, here's Hope Brooks. She popped up to the third baseman back in the earlier this inning, and Maddie Martin dropped it, and Hope Brooks ended up on second. She scored later in the inning. Ball is grounded to third. Martin comes up with it, throws across the diamond, and gets her. But the damage is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 8 runs, 3 errors, 2 wild pitches, and it's 8-0 with Waterville coming up for their first at bat. Waterville starting lineup brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Camille Woodbury will lead off, the catcher. Alyssa Curry, the center fielder, bats second. Haley Dunn, the first baseman, bats third. Savannah Cormier, the pitcher, is your cleanup hitter. Maddie Mayu your right fielder, will bat 5th. Dakota Terrio bats 6th. Maddie Martin, the third baseman, bats 7th. Alyssa Mercier, the shortstop, bats 8th. And Lydia Kong, the left fielder, bats 9th. Defensively for Nokomis, they will have at third base Jenna Sawtell, and the shortstop is Cam King. Second baseman Hope Brooks. First base Addie Hawthorne. The outfield left to right is Sid King, Reagan King, and Hallie Reynolds. The catcher is Meg Watson, and the pitcher Mia Coates. And from what I understand, throws hard. Waterville going to have their work cut out for them here. The starting lineup's brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Woodbury, the catcher. By the way, the Waterville coaches today, Maddie Folsom and Gabby Martin, are first-time coaches as the head coach for Waterville. Wasn't able to make it today, so these two coaches have chipped in to take over. Coates gets the sign. Throws a seed for a strike right down the middle. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the first. This one's outside. Meg Watson's going to have her work cut out for her behind the plate today. So Coates really throws hard. Coates gets the sign, rocks and fires. There's another strike. Camille Woodbury just could not pull the trigger. Looked like she wanted to swing, but just not making a quick enough decision. The center fielder and right fielder are going to be busy today. The right side of the infield going to be busy if Waterville puts anything in play, and that one's right by her. Strike 3. One down to Alyssa Curry, the center fielder. Beautiful day for softball, about 56, 57 degrees. Here comes, swinging. 0-1 to Curry. Haley Dunn, the first baseman, waits on deck. This one's outside. Very unconventional wind-up from Coates. She starts out with her right foot way over on the rubber and then pulls her foot off and comes to the middle before she throws. 1-1 the count. Right by her again. Curry down quickly, 1-2. Or 2-2, sorry. One out here, bottom of the first. 8-0 Nokomis. By her again. Strikeout swinging. First two batters way behind the fastballs from Mia Coates. Here's Haley Dunn, the first baseman. Two outs here. Bottom of the first. 8-0 Nokomis. This one's up high. One and 0. Savannah Cormier, the pitcher, waits on deck. Here comes the 1-0. Right by her. Well, the Waterville hitters so far just look overmatched by Mia Coates. Coates gets the sign, rocks and fires. Another strike. 1-2 the count. You almost need to choke up a little bit here and just try to put the bat on the ball. Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3. And Coates strikes out the side. I don't think anybody even touched a ball. At the end of 1, 8-0 Nokomis. Back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
Welcome back to Waterville High School. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson here. High above home plate in the Hutamaki Packaging Broadcast Center. Tough first inning for the Purple Panthers as they gave up 8 and don't even get a bat on the ball in the bottom of the first, as Mia Coots was informed that I was pronouncing it wrong. Struck out the side. I do not believe a bat touched the ball in all 3 of those strikeouts. So Waterville overmatched thus far in this ball game, and Coots will lead it off for Nokomis. She had a double and an RBI back in the first inning. Meg Watson, who hit a 2-run bomb, waits on deck. Cormier was not helped, obviously, by our defense in the first inning either. 3 errors. This one's up high. 1-0. Just kicking off our high school baseball, softball, lacrosse season. 35 games on Epic View this year, between all 2 channels, I should say. There's a ball hit into center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch. I don't know if the sun is a problem out there, but Alyssa Curry was able to come in and make the catch. That brings up Meg Watson. Watson put a charge into one back in the first. 2-run homer to left field. Kind of broke this game open. This one's just a bit inside. That one got away from Cormier. 1-0 the count. 8-0 Nokomis here. Top of the second. Cormier gets a sign. This ball is poked up the middle for a base hit. Meg Watson 2 for 2. Good piece of hitting there by Watson. The ball was down a little bit, and she kind of got out on her front foot, but she was able to make contact and just poke it up through the middle. There's a courtesy runner out there. I believe that is Kirsten Condon. There's Reagan King. I misspoke. So Watson had a double. King was the one with the 2-run homer. And she is up right now. Reagan King had a 2-run blast in that first inning. Addie Hawthorne waits on deck. Ball is fouled straight back. 0-2 to King. Condon, the courtesy runner on at first. 1 out. Hawthorne waits on deck. Cormier rocks and fires on 0-2. This one's down low. And Condon going to take second base on the pass ball. She might have been stealing. Whoops. 1-2 now to King. Cormier rocks and fires. This one's down low. Good stop that time by Woodbury. 1 out. 2-2 the count to Reagan King. King with a line drive home run last time up in the first. Here it comes. This one's down low. This one gets by Woodbury. And into third is Watson. I'm sorry, is Turner. Full count now to King. 1 out here in the second. 8-0 Nokomis. Here it comes. Ball's fouled off. King hangs tough. King got down 0-2, has worked the count back to full. Hawthorne waits on deck. 1 out, runner on third. Here it comes. Ball's fouled back again. That ball had some movement on it. Really started out over the middle of the plate, and King had kind of committed to it, and the ball ended up darting back inside and got in on her hands. Cormier gets the sign. Here it comes. Ball's ripped into the outfield. It's going to get down for extra bases. King's going to cruise into second base. Actually going to go for third. And she's going to get in there. The ball is thrown away. And she's going to get home plate because the ball went out of play on the errant throw by the outfielder. An RBI double. That's 3 RBIs in the game for Reagan King. Here's Hawthorne. She reached on an error and scored in the first inning. That ball is hit to center field. The center fielder comes in. Right fielder overruns it, and it's going to drop in. And into second base with a double. You've got to give her a double, even though that was not a great play. But it never touched the glove. So into second with a double is Hawthorne. It's 10-0. And looks like we got a injured player out there. We'll take a break. Come back after they get a look at the outfielder. See if she's okay. Back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Want to grow your business and directly market to our local community? Ready to be part of exciting high school sports action and get your company brand noticed on our next live broadcast? Ready to be part of the big show? Don't miss out on this epic opportunity. Space is limited. Place your business ad with Epic View Studios during our live sports broadcast at just $2.99. That's 40 live games for the entire high school spring sports season. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios at epicview@yahoo.com. That's EPICVUE@yahoo.com for more information.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Headquartered in Westbrook, Maine, the E.S. Bolus Company is one of the oldest, largest, and most experienced electrical contractors in the northeastern United States. Founded in 1920, ESB has established a solid reputation for quality, safety, and value that makes them a contractor of choice for major construction projects throughout the region.
When you hire E.S. Bolus, you know you're getting the real thing.
With decades of day-to-day management and industry knowledge, Bolus's team of smart, creative, and skilled professionals complete commercial, industrial, utility, and telecommunication projects of every size and scope.
We don't have to limit ourselves with the type of construction that we go after. There's a huge amount of talent within the company.
With being in business as long as we have, there's nothing we haven't come across or dealt with.
I'm Maddie Niles, and I love playing field hockey. When it comes to doing the things that you love, if you've had a sports injury, recent slip or fall, or maybe even something more serious, be sure to check out Advanced Health Physical Therapy and Fitness in Waterville. Their team of physical therapists can help you get back to doing the things that you love. With 1-hour appointments, they work with you to create a customized treatment plan to help you recover faster. Right now, there are immediate appointments available. When you book an appointment, they evaluate your situation and create a treatment plan that can include therapeutic exercise, sports therapy, trigger point release, e-stimulation and ultrasound treatment, deep tissue and muscle work, and more. Whether it's neck or back pain, a knee problem, or recent surgery, they will help you recover the natural way. They accept new patients and most insurance, including Maine Care. So, if you're looking to get back in the game, get back to work, or get back to doing the things that you love, give Advanced Health Physical Therapy and Fitness a call at 207-873-4638 and tell them Maddie sent you.
All right. Welcome back to Waterville High School. The injured player is taken off field was the center fielder, Alyssa Curry. Vaughn is going in for her, Delia Vaughn. Cormier. Strike on the outside corner. Sid King. King walked and scored back in the first. One out, 9. It says 9 on the board, but I've got 10-0 myself. One out here. Hawthorne on second with it after her double. She's 1 for 2 on the day. Jenna Sawtell waits on deck. comes. Down low. Two and one. Cormier gets the sign, rocks and fires. Ball's hit, Blease hit in between second and first. Hawthorne will come around and score standing up. And it's 11-0 Nokomis. Just the bottom of the second here, 11-0. Here's Sawtell, the ball gets by. It's going to be a wild pitch. And King will go into second. Sawtell had one of the 3 triples in the first inning. I've seen that a lot. 2 RBIs for Sawtell on that triple. Waiting on deck, Hallie Reynolds. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that going into third. Not even trying to throw over there is Woodbury. It's going to be a stolen base. So runner on third, 1 out. 1-1 the count to Sawtell. Down low, good stop by Woodbury. Two and one here, second inning. Nokomis all over Waterville. Here it comes. Down and in, 3-1. Realtor Chris Dow can help with all your real estate needs, whether you are buying or selling land or your home. Chris Dow at Allied Home Realty can help. Call 649-3670. 3-1 the count, 1 out, 11-0. Nokomis here in the second. Right up the middle, gets by Cormier. That's a base hit. Single and an RBI for Sawtell. She's 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. That's going to bring up Hallie Reynolds. She struck out. One on the day. The ball's ripped for a base hit. And they're going to send the runner, and both runners will score. That's a cruising into second is King with another double, another 2 RBIs. It's 16-0. There's a ball. So 5 RBIs and 3 hits for Reagan King, the center fielder for Nokomis, having a day. Here's Addie Hawthorne. Hawthorne reached on an error in the first, doubled and scored in this inning. Nokomis with 8 in the first and 8 so far here in the second. Waiting on deck, Sid King. Here comes the 1-1. That ball is hit to dead center. Center fielder goes back. It's over ahead. And it's going to get to the wall. Center fielder Vaughn that came in. Delia Vaughn came in for the injured center fielder. Really didn't have a beat on that one at all. Another double for Nokomis. And an RBI for Hawthorne. Here's Sid King. She's 1 for 1. Walked in the first, singled in the second. Down low. 17-0 Nokomis. Here comes the 1-0 outside, 2-0. Cormier gets a sign. Rocks and fires. There's a strike over the outside corner. I think the strike zone might be widening a little bit with a 17-0 lead in the second inning. Runner on at second, 2 outs. The ball's fouled to the left and out of play. Hawthorne scores, makes it 18-0. Ugh. Here's Sawtell, 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. That ball is popped up, foul, and out of play. Waiting on deck, Hallie Reynolds. Here it comes. Ripped down the right field line, foul. Every player for Nokomis has at least 1 hit in this game. 18-0. By the first baseman, Haley Dunn, made a nice play. It wasn't a perfect throw by any means. And Waterville gets out of the inning finally. But not before Nokomis gets, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hits. And 10 runs to make it 18-0. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. They have a wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC and truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. Dosty's Towing on Bangor Road in Benton is more than a towing service. Dosty's Towing to vehicle repair. Dosty's does it all. Available 24 hours a day. Call 207-805-6372. Mia Coots will come out for her second inning of work. She threw maybe, 10, 11 pitches last inning, struck out the side. Leading off for Waterville will be the pitcher, Savannah Cormier. We're in the bottom of the second, 18-0 Nokomis. Cormier digs in. Coots gets the sign, rocks and fires. Strike. Owen won the count. Waiting on deck, Maddie Mayhew, the right fielder. Outside corner, strike 2. Ooh, tough pitch. There's no way she's getting a bat on that. All 3 hitters back in the first struck out swinging. Well behind the ball. Here it comes. Way up high. Watson couldn't get to it. 1-2 the count. Coots gets the sign. Comes set. Here comes. Outside, 2-2. Nokomis with 8 in the first, 10 in the second to lead 18-0. Here comes the 2-2. Up high and away, 3-2. Maddie Mayhew, the right fielder, waiting on deck. It's Cormier, Mayhew, and Terrio. 4-5-6 for Waterville. Here comes. Up high, walked her. Waterville, their first base runner of the game. Cormier came back from an 0-2 count. Here's Mayhew. Swing and a miss, not even close. Dakota Terrio waits on deck. Coots gets the sign. Here it comes. Outside. Ooh, strike. A lot of movement, I mean, as well as throwing hard as Mia Coots. 0-2 the count to Mayu. Here comes. Swing and a miss. Fourth strikeout of the game. All 4 outs are by K. Here's Terrio, the second baseman. Strike right down the middle. Coots pounding the zone since the leadoff walk to Cormier. Here comes. Strike 2, outside corner. Maddie Martin, the third baseman, waits on deck. Here comes. Swing and a miss. All 5 strikeouts are swinging. Here's Martin. Martin, the daughter of a famous Shocker, Troy Martin, Hall of Famer, Shocker Hall of Famer, Troy Martin. Ball is hit to second base. First time anyone put a bat on the ball. Good job there by Maddie Martin, but an easy out, 4-3 to end the inning. 1 runner left on base, no runs. At the end of 2, 18-0 back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
Welcome back to Waterville High School. We go to the top of the third, 18-0. Nokomis. They will have Reynolds, King, and Brooks. Not sure why Waterville hasn't taken the field yet. I was just informed by Mr. Workman that Reagan King, who is 3 for 3 with 5 RBIs in the game, was also our Bingo Bango Bungo recipient during the regular season in basketball when Nokomis took on the Lawrence girls. And if you're not really sure what that is, you have to hit 3 threes in the same quarter to make it to the Bingo Bango Bungo Club. So it looks like we've got a change out there. And Kristen Glidden is going to be going in for Maddie Mayu. So Nokomis will have Reynolds, Cam King, and Hope Brooks. Reynolds is 1 for 2 with a double. Scored a run back in the second inning. King is 1 for 3, and Brooks is 1 for 3 as well. 18-0 here, top of the third. And Reynolds strides to the plate. Looks like we have some defensive changes out there for Waterville. I know the third baseman is new. We'll have to see who that is. I can see the number. Actually, it looks like as a strike. It looks like Maddie Mayu. I'll have to wait till I see the numbers. That ball's in the dirt. (16 hits, 18 runs for Nokomis so far in this one. Reynolds has 1 hit, double, last inning. Scored a run. Ball's fouled back. 1-2. Cormier gets a sign. Rocks and deals. Got her looking. Second strikeout of the game twice. Hallie Reynolds has been gotten by Cormier. Here's King. She tripled to lead off the game, scored. This ball gets away. Back in the first, and she also popped up in the first inning as Nokomis batted around. And then in the second inning, she grounded out Cormier to the first baseman. 1 out here in the third. 18-0 Nokomis. Ball's hit to short, bobbled, up throwing, and too high. It's going to get away. And it's going to be an error on the shortstop. And we got a pitch hitter here for Nokomis. Hannah Bennett. Or is it Bennett Hannah? I don't know. They have some names listed last name first, so. Ball up high. Waiting on deck is Coots, the pitcher. 1 out, runner on first, 18-0 Nokomis. And stealing is Cam King. I'm not sure stealing bases up 18-0 what that says, but I'm not sure you need to be stealing bases at this point of the game, but hey, what do I know? 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Two and one to Hannah Bennett. The pinch hitter hitting for Brooks. Brooks was 1 for 3. That ball's low, and it's going to one hop. The catcher, Woodbury, moving up to third on the wild pitch is Cam King. 3-1 the count. Cormier rocks and fires. Ball up high. Walked her. Here's Bennett. I'm sorry. Here's Coots. Coots doubled in a run in the first and scored. Ball's ripped down the line. Oh, it hit the runner, but the runner was in foul territory, thankfully, so it's not an out. If you're in fair territory and you get hit by the ball, you're out. Let's see. Coots, like I said, doubled and scored. Doubled in a run and scored back in the first. Flew out in the second and singled and scored back also in the second. Nokomis has batted around both in the first 2 innings. First and third, 1 out. Down and in. 2-1. Another pinch hitter on deck. Ashlyn Bowie. Three and one. Coach J.D. McMullen is getting some subs in there. Cormier brings the 2-1. Ball is popped up. Shortstop goes over, and that's going to drop in for a hit. Coots with another hit. And going to have an RBI as Cam King scores. That's going to bring up Ashland Bowie, will be the pinch hitter. Watson was 3 for 3 on the day with an RBI, scored 3 runs. 19-0, 1 out. Ball up high. Runners at first and second here with 1 out. Just the top of the third. Sure if I'm going to have enough runners are going to move up on that wild pitch. Bennett will go to third, and Coots goes to second. 2-0 the count to Bowie. There's a strike. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure those of you watching out there if you know what a scorebook looks like, but I'm starting to run out of innings. On deck, Reagan King, who's had a ball game and a half. There's another strike. 2-2. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Runners at second and third, 19-0 Nokomis. Swing and a miss. third strikeout of the game for Cormier. Two down, and here's King. 3 for 3, 2 doubles and a homer, 5 RBIs. Pretty good day so far. And the bingo, bango, bungo from basketball season. That ball's ripped into the outfield for another base hit. That's going to get down, and 2 runs are going to score. Another 2 RBIs for King. She's 4 for 4 with 7 RBIs. You kidding me? Have a day. She's a young player, too, I believe. If I remember correctly from basketball, she's just a sophomore. Here's Abby Hawthorne. Ball in the dirt. Hawthorne is 2 for 3. She reached on an error and scored in the first, doubled and scored in the second, and actually doubled twice in the second and scored. She had an RBI as well. That ball's hit the dead center. Back. And the center fielder makes the catch. Ooh, what an adventure out there. But Nokomis gets 3 more to go up 21-0 back after this. Actually, no, we're not going. We don't go to break, right, in between. Yeah. Anything. I can't remember these things. I got to read my liners. How about Dosty's Towing on Bangor Road in Benton is more than a towing service. Dosty's Towing provides several types of roadside assistance, including light and heavy-duty towing, roadside mechanic service, and off-road recovery. Once you're towed, Dosty's can provide collision and engine repair if your vehicle just needs maintenance. Dosty's also offers top-notch service, including brakes, tires, and any other major or minor engine repair. From 24-hour roadside assistance to vehicle repair, Dosty's does it all. Available 24 hours a day. Call 207-805-6372. And in today's uncertain times, home and business security is a need, not a luxury. ECS Computers can install surveillance cameras at home or business so you can feel safe 24/7. ECS Computers can also advise your business on how to set up a computer network or set it up for you. Need a custom-built computer? ECS can do that too. When you want professional computer service, call ECS Computers at 956-0327 and ask for Jeremiah. ECS Computers, your technology experts. For more, visit ECSComputersOnline.com. All kinds of changes for Nokomis. Into pitch now is Addie Hawthorne. Let's see. I don't know if that means Coots. Looks like Coots went to first. And Bennett is now the catcher. I'm sorry, Bowie is now the catcher. I think that's it for changes. 21-0 Nokomis. And Waterville will have Alyssa Mercier, Lydia Kong, and back to the top of the order, Camille Woodbury. Mercier, the shortstop. Ball low. So 2 innings pitched for Coots. She had 5 strikeouts. All 5 of them were swinging. She did give up 1 base runner, a walk, a leadoff walk. There's a strike to Cormier, who was stranded at first. We're in the bottom of the third here, 21-0 Nokomis. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Like a little knuckle curve there as Kong waits on deck. Hawthorne gets the sign. This one's up and away. Full count. Hawthorne deals. There's a strike looking. Struck her out. That's going to bring up Lydia Kong, the left fielder. Hawthorne gets the sign. Outside corner, strike one. One out here in the bottom of the third, 21-0 Nokomis. 8 in the first, 9 in the second, 4 in the third. Swing and a miss, ball outside the zone. Here comes the 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Nokomis comes in highly touted. Beat Belfast to start the season 11-1. Hawthorne kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, a ball up around the eyeballs. And they're going to have to throw her out because it was dropped by the catcher. Another strikeout for Nokomis. 2 outs. It's going to bring up Camille Woodbury, the catcher. Woodbury struck out swinging in the first inning against Coots. Two down here in the third. 21-0 Nokomis. Ball up high. Waiting on deck is Delia Vaughn, I believe. Came into the game after center fielder Alyssa Curry was hurt. Ball down low. 2-0. The count, Hawthorne. 2 strikeouts so far in the inning. Way up high. That one got away from her. 3-0 the count. Gotta think Woodbury will be taking all the way here. $21-0. Nokomis all over Waterville. There's a ball. She walked her on 4 pitches. Two outs. It's going to bring up Vaughn. Delia Vaughn came in the second inning after Alyssa Curry got hurt, chasing down a fly ball. Swing and a miss. It gets by. So Woodbury will go into second. That's going to be a pass ball. Waiting on deck is Haley Dunn. 1-0 the count to Vaughn. There's a strike. Good movement on that pitch from Hawthorne. It's actually 0-2. I guess that first pitch was a strike. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got her. And that's going to be the end of the inning. Striking out the side is Hawthorne. So at the end of 3, 21-0, Nokomis back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Want to grow your...
Welcome back to Waterville High School. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson in the Hutamaki Packaging Broadcast Center. Top of the 4th inning. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Nokomis. Kirsten Condon will pinch hit. Be for Sid King, I'm assuming. So it'll be Condon, and Sawtell is the scheduled hitter. I'm not sure if...
I think this is top 4.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's what I have. I think they're wrong down there.
It says 3 out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not in charge of that, Dickie, so calm down. Top of the 4th, 21-0. Ball up high. Sawtell waits on deck as Kirsten Condon will be the pinch hitter. She's been a pinch runner a couple times today. Let's see what she's got at the dish. 1-0 the count. Ball is hit foul. Going down and getting that low pitch. One and one the count. Cormier rocks and fires. Ball is just a bit behind it. Stroked foul. Good piece of hitting there by Condon. Getting a good bat on the ball. He's trying to get it foul. Fair, I should say. 1-2 the count. Here comes another foul. Condon hanging tough. Jenna Sawtell waits on deck. Sawtell is 2 for 3 on the day with 3 RBIs. She's got a triple and a single. Got her. Cormier starts the inning with a K looking. It's her 4th strikeout of the game. Here's Sawtell, as I said, 2 for 3 on the day with 3 RBIs. Foul right back here. The real star for Nokomis, Reagan King, is 4 for 4, 2 doubles, a single, and a homer, and 7 RBIs on the day. 0-1, the count to Sawtell. This one's low. Allie Reynolds waits on deck. She is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Coach McMullen wants to have a chat. One and one the count, 1 out here in the 4th. 21-0 Nokomis. Right up the middle. Oh, Cormier goes off her, and she's not even going to try to make a throw. That was a bullet right back at her. I'm surprised she even got a glove on it. That's going to be a base hit for Sawtell. Here's Reynolds. Way outside. Ball 1. Sawtell looked like she was going to try to steal there. I'll show you why you need to steal up 21-0. Ground ball to second base. And throwing over to first and getting the out is the second baseman, so 2 outs. Moving up to second on the fielder's choice is Sawtell. I'm not sure who this is because I don't see a number because they got a sweatshirt on. See if I can catch the name on the backside if she turns around. 2 outs. Runner on at second. Top of the 4th, 21-0 Nokomis. Waiting on deck, Bennett. Ball is fouled straight back. Good cut there. Cam King, when she was in the game, was 1 for 3 with a triple to start the game. There's a 1-1. Ground ball, base hit. Coming around to score to make it 22-0 is Jenna Sawtell. It's going to bring up Bennett. Bennett walked and scored last time she was up. 2 outs. Coots is on deck. There's a strike. Nokomis has scored in every inning. 8 in the first, 10 in the second, 3 in the third, and 1 so far in this inning. This is a line drive, going to get down for a base hit. And taking a big turn. Well, I don't know why they're not throwing over there. But Bennett gets on the hit parade. Moving over to third is the pinch hitter, who shall remain nameless because I don't see a number and I can't see her name. Here's Coots. Ball outside. Coots on the day doubled, had an RBI double in the first and scored, popped up, or flew out, I should say, to the center fielder in the second, singled and scored in the second, and singled with an RBI, had an RBI single in the third and scored. So 3 for 4 with 3 runs scored. There's a strike outside corner. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. 22-0 Nokomis. Coots started the day on the mound. Pitched 2 perfect innings. Well, I say perfect. She did give up a walk. There's a ball lined into between the shortstop and third baseman. And going into third is Bennett. An RBI single by Coots. She takes second on the throw. $23-0. Here's Bowie, who pinch hit last inning and struck out. Ball's hit to right field. If it gets down, and it's not, then it's going to be foul. Right fielder never moved. Bowie came in for the catcher, Meg Watson, and she struck out last inning. 2 more runs on the board for Nokomis. 2 outs here in the 4th. Strike 2. Big strike zone out there now with a 23-0 score on the scoreboard. And player of the game so far, Reagan King, sits on deck. 2-2 the count. Here it comes. Down and in. The count, sorry, now it's 2-2. It was 1-2. King is 4 for 4 with 7 RBIs. Waiting on deck. Got her looking. And they're going to have to throw, and they get her. Fifth strikeout of the game for Cormier. Nokomis gets 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and 2 more runs. That's 6, 17, 22 hits and 23 runs so far in this game for the Warriors. Epic View Studios has sponsorship space available for this broadcast. If you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees, or create awareness for your business, we can help. There are thousands of viewers just like you who watch sports here on Epic View Studios. Get your ad on TV. Call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email epicview@yahoo.com. I was talking to Brian about some of the stats because I wanted to let one of our clients, Hammond Lumber, know what was going on, and we have between the 3 channels, and that's Epic View 1, Epic View 2, and this Waterville Athletic channel, over 10,000 subscribers. That's pretty impressive for a little podunk, YouTube channel, huh, Gage? Not too bad. You really, when you talk about return on investment, for very little money, you can really get involved in this, these local high school sports that are really. There's a lot of people watching. There's a lot of people that go back and watch afterwards, because obviously these videos are placed on the site and they're there. Anytime you want to go and watch them. A lot of these kids, when they get done the games, they go back home and watch. I'm not sure if Waterville's going to go back and watch this one after it's done, but I do know that, especially in basketball season, I talked to a lot of the parents that said, when they get home after the game, first thing they do is they want to watch. So a lot of eyeballs, and anybody that knows anything about business knows that. The whole idea of business is to get people to see your product so they'll buy your product. So leading off for Waterville is Haley Dunn, the first baseman. She struck out swinging back in the first here. Bottom of the 4th. 23-0 Nokomis. They've scored in every inning. So it's going to be Dunn, Cormier, and Glidden to face Hawthorne, who is back on the mound for her second inning of work. All she did was strike out the side last inning. All but one out in this game for Waterville has come via, for Nokomis, has come via strikeout. That one's low, 2-1. "22 hits and 23 runs for Nokomis. Hawthorne gets the sign, rocks and fires. Swing and a miss, way out in front on that one. Was done. Cormier walked, waits on last in her only at bat in the second inning. Waits on deck. Hawthorne brings the 2-2. This one's nubbed at the plate. Two the count, nobody out here. Bottom of 4. Inside. Dunn has worked the count full. I believe our schedule, the way I looked at the other day, works out 25 baseball, softball games and 10 lacrosse games, so a total of 35 games for this spring sports high school season. And it'll be Waterville, Lawrence has a ball. Dunn walks. Lead-off walk to Haley Dunn. Here's Cormier. She walked in her first at bat. Glidden comes out on deck. Hawthorne deals strike right down the middle. Took a little bit off of that one. You had Cormier out on her front foot. Hawthorne ready with the 0-1. This one ducks inside, and Dunn's going to move up to second base. Good backup over there by the second baseman, who still remains nameless because I do not see a number. Waterville finally gets a runner to second base here in the fourth inning. 1-1 the count to Cormier. Ball's roped, foul. Maddie Folsom almost got a mouthful of softball. Cormier was right on that fastball, but pulled the trigger a little too quick. 1-2 the count. Hawthorne rocks and fires. The ball is nubbed, foul. So she hits a bullet at Maddie Folsom, the coach on one side, and then hit a little flare at Gabby Martin. I think she's trying to say something about the coaches. Hawthorne gets ready with the 1-2. This one rolls up there. And Dunn going to try to move up to third, and does. So 2 wild pitches. Puts Haley Dunn in scoring position. 2-2 the count to Cormier. Ball is ripped. Oh, nice play by the third baseman. I think that is Jenna Sawtell That ball was scolded. Sawtell made a nice play, looked the runner back, and threw Cormier out. 1 out. That brings up Glidden. Kristen Glidden. Strike. Glidden's first at bat, Maddie Mayhew, struck out her only at bat. 1 out. Runner at third. Waterville trails 23-0. This one's in the dirt. Good stop by Bowie. Hawthorne toes the slab, comes with the 0-1. Hitter. Hawthorne a little wild this inning. It's going to bring up Dakota Terrio. She struck out swinging against Coots back in the second. First and third, Waterville, its first threat of the game. There's a swing and a miss. Dunn on at third. Glidden on at first. 1 out. Bottom of the fourth. Way up high. Good play by Bowie. No relation to David Bowie, from what I understand. One and one the count. Hawthorne winds and fires. Down low in the dirt. 2 and 1. Hawthorne struggling with her control a little bit here. Maddie Martin will be the hitter on deck for Waterville. 1 out, first and third for the Panthers. Swing and a miss, way out in front that time is Terrio. Don't forget to stay with us at the conclusion of the game. We'll bring you our player of the game, which is brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Swing and a miss. Got her. And now they got the runner hung up and they're going to get a double play. So I'm not sure what Glidden was doing way off. She thought there was maybe 2 outs, but the strikeout, throw him out, double play. So at the end of 4.5, at the end of 4, we go to the top of the 5th. 23-0 Nokomis. Back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
Welcome back to Waterville High School as I fall down out of the chair. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson. We go to the top of the 5th, 23-0 Nokomis. Nokomis had scored 8 runs on 5 hits in the first inning, 11 hits and 10 runs in the second inning. and 2 hits and 3 runs in the third, 4 hits and 2 runs in the fourth. They will have King, Hawthorne, and Condon to face Cormier. King has had herself a day. Home run, double, double, single, 7 RBIs for Reagan King. So it is a mercy rule here in this, thankfully, in this. And I think is it a 15-run mercy rule? I'm not sure. But it's not going to matter. Waterville, doubt highly they're going to be able to score any runs. They haven't even come close in the game. Cormier fires outside, ball 1. As I said, Reagan King, 4 for 4, 7 RBIs, 3 extra base hits, a home run, 2 doubles, and a single. All she needs is a triple for the cycle here. Down low. Ooh, that one catches Dickey. Mr. Dwyer, I should say, in the shoulder. I don't know if that's the shoulder he had surgery on a few years ago. Two and 0 the count. "22 hits, 23 runs for Nokomis. Waterville, no hits, no runs. Here comes the 2-0. Ball's ripped, but foul. Well, King's been hitting it on the button today. Could get a double dipper here with Reagan King. I'd say she's got to have the precision play of the game, that 2-run homer, and got to be the player of the game with 7 RBIs and 4 hits. Let's see if Cormier can get her out once. 3-1 the count. Great hitters count here as King can just sit dead red. Hawthorne waits on deck. She's 2 for 4 on the day. Here comes. The ball is ripped down the line, but foul. Ooh, if that would have got down, that could have been the triple. Oh, she's going to hit for the cycle. Imagine that in a career you wouldn't hit for the cycle and have a bingo, bango, bungo. She could do it in the same season. Well, not same season, but same year. Two and two the count, or 3-2 the count. Cormier gets the sign. The ball is hit down the left field line. If it stays fair, it's trouble, and it goes foul. And King put a charge into that one, too. That was one hop the fence. Cormier gets the sign. Rocks and fires. That ball is hit into the outfield. That's going to drop in for a hit, another hit. And hustling in to second base is King with another double. Leadoff double for Reagan King. She's 5 for 5, 3 doubles, a home run, a single, and 7 RBIs. Not a bad day. Oh, they get the runner leaving early. Oh, Mr. Workman making himself known out there. Calling outs. I'm not sure what that is, how you put that in the book, but it's an out. First out of the inning. The only thing Reagan King has done wrong today. This is a little flare by Hawthorne, going to get down for a hit. It's Hawthorne's third hit of the day. So 1 out. And that brings up Kirsten Condon, who came in for Sid King. Okay. Wow. Another runner leaving early. I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or... 2 outs. And nobody on. Swing and a miss. Condon a little behind that. She struck out in her only at bat. Sid King was 2 for 3 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. 0-1 the count. Sitting on deck is Jenna Sawtell. This one's down and away. 1-1. Cormier gets a sign. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball right back to her. Up with it, throws to first, and the end of the inning. So Waterville finally gets an inning with no runs allowed. 2 hits. 2 runners are called out for leaving early. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Waterville will have Maddie Martin, Alyssa Mercier, and Lydia King. Huhtamaki and Waterville is now hiring, looking for a new job or seasonal work starting at $21.87 an hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits and a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette, bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com. Looks like Coots is going to come out for the final inning. Pliable Marketing helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you are a sophomore or junior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition and create your video now. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. Coots is going to come back in to pitch. And Watson going to come back in to catch as well. Waterville will have Maddie Martin. Martin was up when actually she was coming to the plate when Glidden was caught off the bag there at first and got doubled up after the strikeout. So it's Martin, Mercier, and Kong to face Coots, who had worked 2 innings, had a walk and 5 strikeouts. Martin was the only one that even put a bat on the ball for Coots, and she grounded out to the second baseman. 0-1 the count. Another strike. Coots just throwing seeds out there. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, a ball way up high. Strikeout number 6 for Coots. It's going to bring up Mercier, the shortstop. She struck out looking, and that was against Hawthorne in the 3rd. Way up high. Kong on deck for Waterville. comes. There's a strike, a little high, right down the middle. 1-1 the count to Mercier. Here comes the 1-1 from Coots. Strike on the outside corner. 1-2 the count to Mercier. Kong waits on deck. Here comes. Strike! 3 looking on the inside corner. 7th strikeout for Coots. 1 walk and 1 ground out. 1 batter away from a no-hitter here for Nokomis. And Kong struck out swinging against Hawthorne back in the 3rd. Strike right down the middle. Waiting on deck, the leadoff hitter, Camille Woodbury. Ball up high. Oh, she went around. Says home plate umpire Dick Dwyer. 0-2 the count, 2 outs. Here it comes from Coots. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. We'll take a break and we'll come back and give you the Hammond Lumber post-game show and our post-game awards after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below.
Welcome back to Waterville High School. Final score here, 23-0 Nokomis with a win over Waterville, all over the Panthers. Our post-game show brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Let's get our post-game awards out of the way here. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Chase Toys, where they only have precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at Chase Toys Inc. Where are we? Oh, there we are. We back? Okay. Now we went away and we came back. So our precision.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Want to grow your business and directly market to our local community? Ready to be part of exciting high school sports action and get your company brand noticed on our next live broadcast? Ready to be part of the big show? Don't miss out on this epic opportunity. Space is limited. Place your business ad with Epic View Studios during our live sports broadcast at just $2.99. That's 40 live games for the entire high school spring sports season. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios at epicview@yahoo.com. That's EPICVUE@yahoo.com for more information.
I'm Greg Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
Headquartered in Westbrook, Maine, the E.S. Bolus Company is one of the oldest, largest, and most experienced electrical contractors in the northeastern United States. Founded in 1920, ESB has established a solid reputation for quality, safety, and value that makes them a contractor of choice for major construction projects throughout the region.
When you hire E.S. Bolus, you know you're getting the real thing.
With decades of day-to-day management and industry knowledge, Bolus's team of smart, creative, and skilled professionals complete commercial, industrial, utility, and telecommunication projects of every size and scope.
We don't have to limit ourselves with the type of construction that we go after. There's a huge amount of talent within the company.
We've been in business as long as we have. There's nothing we haven't come across or dealt with.
I'm Maddie Niles, and I love playing field hockey. When it comes to doing the things that you love, if you've had a sports injury, recent slip or fall,